As nightfall descends, Moji and Kabaji are still locked in combat, having fought tirelessly for 12 hours. Exhausted and battered, neither has gained an advantage in their struggle to determine the next captain. On the other end, however, the other buggy pirates had long since drifted off to sleep, with Richie especially lost in his own dreams of becoming a captain of his own. One Piece. Story was made by Eiichiro Oda. Chapter 58. Damn Geezer. At the edge of a rocky island, Sanji stood alone, pondering the pirate captain's words. The sound of waves crashing against the shore was the only company he had. Sanji scoffed at the notion. Crap, Geezer! If I do see a ship, I'm going to tell him. He can die. I'll survive on my own. Scanning the vast horizon, he continued, I can see a long way out on the ocean. If I watch for 4 or 5 days, I'm bound to see a ship. And there's no sign that Orbit sank, so it could still come and rescue me. Beside him, the boy opened his bag, evaluating his circumstances. Thinking it over well, I do have a whole 5 days' worth of food, but this is a matter of life and death, so I'll divide it into 20 portions just to be safe. That means less than 1 meal a day, but the depressions in the rock are full of rainwater, so I'll make it. If I stay alive for 20 days, a ship's gotta come. I'm sure to be rescued, no sweat. He then took a small bite of his food. As thirst gnawed at him, he buried his head in a puddle of rainwater. Maybe I'll eat just a little more, he thought, but then quickly corrected himself. No! I divided the food into 20 daily portions, and this is only the first day. His stomach rumbled in protest. Stop rumbling, damn it, stop! Looking at the empty waves, night started to dawn on him as he tried to stay vigilant. No ships today. I just gotta hang on 2 or 3 days. By the 5th day, heavy rain pelted the island, obscuring his view. This rain's gonna make it hard to see a ship. To his surprise, he spotted a silhouette of vessel sailing on the seas. A ship! Hey! Help! Fire! Gotta light a fire to signal them! Frantically, he tried to ignite the damp wood next to him, but the rain easily extinguished his efforts. Damn! The wood's too wet to burn! Wait! Don't go! I'm here! Please wait! Don't go! Help me! Hey! Damn it! Days turned into weeks. On the 25th day, Sanji clutched a piece of moldy bread. With each reluctant bite, memories of his former life aboard the Orbit came to the back of his mind. Stories of an abundance of food, lavish feasts that seemed endless, where customers dined like royalty. He had always prided himself on his resilience, but now it felt like a cruel joke. The bread he clutched so desperately slipped from his grasp and plummeted into the dark, unforgiving waters below. No, my last piece of bread. I'm starving. Days stretched into months. On the 30th day, hope flickered weakly in his heart. It'll come soon now. By the 50th day, the rain poured heavily upon Sanji's weather-beaten shelter. After 70 days, he was nothing but an empty husk. Sanji took a drink from a small puddle of water and crawled to his spot. Crap geezer. Probably dead, he muttered to himself, and yet he recalled something. Weak and desperate, Sanji crawled toward Zeff's position. Upon reaching the top, he peered over the rock and was stunned by what he saw. He's still alive. And look at all the food he's still got. So much food. He drew his sharp knife from his side and moved forward. This is all that crap geezer's fault anyway. I'll get that food if I have to kill him. I want to live. Unmoved, Zeff looked at the ocean. What do you want, eggplant head? You see a ship? Pointing the blade at him, Sanji declared, I came for your food. Kill me if you think you can. I'm dead anyway if I don't eat soon. But the pirate captain remained silent. Desperate, Sanji stabbed the knife into the large white sack. All this just for you! As the sack's contents spilled out, he suddenly froze on the spot. The bag was not filled with food, as he had hoped, but a vast array of gleaming treasures, gold coins, sparkling gems, and priceless artifacts lay scattered across the ground. Sanji was utterly bewildered. Until you see a ship, Zeff stated simply. I said no contact. Why? It's all treasure. A fortune in gold and nothing to eat. Funny, huh? He replied. The whole bag. It's all treasure. The boy then dropped his knife and rushed to the captain's side. What about the food? How have you survived? You said you needed more food? As Sanji's gaze fell to the ground, he was struck by the grim reality before him. What happened? Your foot. You, he stammered. Your own foot? You ate it? That's right, Zeff confirmed. Sanji's mind raced as he recalled Zeff's earlier claim of having 5 days' worth of food. The food? You gave it all to me? Zeff nodded. But without your foot, you can't be a pirate anymore. Reckon not, he said calmly. Why'd you do that for me? I was gonna kill you, Sanji shouted, tears streaming down his face. I never gave you a reason to be kind to me. So why? Why? Because, Zeff shared. You had the same dream as me. Sanji stared at Zeff, trying to grasp the gravity of his words. What? The all blue? But your men said there's no such thing. It exists, Zeff explained. When the time comes, head for the Grand Line. We couldn't find it in a year's voyage, but what I saw there made me believe in the all blue. But now I've lost the crew I would have sailed there with. I don't feel like being a pirate without them. They didn't believe in the all blue, but they were good-hearted fools. They were a good bunch. Zeff's back slumped against the rocky ground. Hey, geezer, don't die! You can't die! Not after what you did! But Zeff continued, his voice growing weaker. The ocean is vast and brutal. The vastness of this ocean, people die cursing it. How many people has it swallowed? In all my years as a pirate, I've been in a lot of tough spots where there was nothing to eat. And every time I thought, if only there was a restaurant smack in the middle of the ocean. A restaurant? Sanji questioned. That's right, the captain confirmed. If I get off this rock alive, I'm gonna build it if it's the last thing I ever do. In this age of pirates, I may be the only man who could run a grub shop like that. Okay, Sanji affirmed him. I'll help you. Just don't die. It'll be too hard for a puny eggplant head. I'll become strong. 85 days later. A ship finally docked next to the rocky, isolated island. Hey, on that rock, people! 2 of them, just lying there, the sailors shouted. They're still breathing, another acknowledged. About 3 months ago, I heard someone shouting around here one stormy day. What? Is that true? Sanji pounded his fist on the floorboard of the ship. You ate your own foot, leaving all the food for me. You saved my life. The gun loomed over Zeff's head while Luffy watched Sanji trying to get up. My present? Pearl gritted his teeth in frustration. How did he survive a direct hit? He's on his feet! Standing tall, Sanji declared with conviction, I won't let you have this restaurant, and I won't let you kill the crap geezer either. That fool sacrificed himself to save a worthless boy. He smirked, wiping away the blood. The cook placed his hand on his chest and shouted with a fierce resolve, So I'll defend him with my life and pay my debt to the crap geezer.